Taylor Swift's 6 best-selling albums. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Everlasting Luxury. Here are Taylor Swift's 6 best-selling albums. She is the voice of a generation for many. Taylor's legend is that she is fearless and has a reputation for excellence. Taylor Swift is a perennial favorite of millennials and Generation Z. Her albums have sold millions of copies, making her one of the most versatile singers. Taylor Allison Swift was born in West Reading, Pennsylvania in 1989 and was named after the famous musician James Taylor. At the age of 9, she discovered her passion for musical theater. Her parents were supportive and they quickly enrolled her in vocal training in New York City. Her parents even drove her to Nashville when she attempted but failed to land a record deal. Swift began performing for the general public in local theaters. She wrote her first song at the age of 12 after learning to play the guitar. It was called Lucky You. Dan Dimtro became her manager in 2003, and after signing with Big Machine Records, she released her first single. Soon after, the star began releasing albums that included at least one single, which was usually a huge hit with fans. Here are a few Taylor Swift albums that have sold in the millions. Number 6. Fearless, 2008. Fearless was released in 2008 and is said to be one of Taylor Swift's first and most successful albums. Fearless was her third album, following Taylor Swift in 2006 and Holiday Collection in 2007, but it cemented her reputation as one of the best singers in the mainstream music industry. Swift won several awards, including Grammy for Album of the Year, according to Live 365, in addition to selling over 6.95 million copies in the United States alone. The timeless singles Love Story and You Belong With Me were the most popular songs on the album. Number 5. 1989, 2014. 1989 by Taylor Swift was one of the few albums to sell over 1 million copies in 2014, with 1.287 million copies sold. It also demonstrated her versatility as a singer and songwriter, as she made her debut in the pop genre with this album. She became a role model for female musicians in the music industry, and the album's success made her one of the first to master both country and pop music. Shake It Off, the album's most successful single, earned her the Diamond single position. 1989 is particularly well known because it was one of Taylor Swift's most successful tours, earning her around $250 million. Number 4. Reputation, 2017. Taylor Swift has a lot of big wins. One of them is her reputation. The album went on to become extremely popular, selling over 700,000 physical copies on its first day of release. This album has sold 2.28 million copies to date. It was also certified triple platinum, which is a significant accomplishment for any musician. The single Look What You Made Me Do is an all-time favorite from Reputation, and it established Taylor as a singer who had triumphed over the badass style. Because she was previously known for her love of melodies, this was crucial for her changing musical career. Number 3. Lover, 2019. Swift's new album, Lover, was released in 2019 and is the follow-up to the critically acclaimed Reputation. In contrast to the strong content of Reputation, the pop star once again demonstrated that she is a jack of all trades by creating this easygoing, feel-good album. The Man and You Need to Calm Down are two of the album's standout tracks. Despite the fact that the pandemic prevented the singer from embarking on another historic tour with this album, it sold over 450,000 copies on its first day of release. With 1.22 million copies sold, it was also awarded platinum certification. Number 2. Folklore, 2020. Folklore is regarded as one of the singer's most important works because the content of her songs was dedicated to others rather than herself. It was released in 2020 and was regarded as the year's most important release. It was the best-selling album, according to EW.com, selling a little more than 1 million copies, or 1.04 million. Taylor's work Folklore is also her most critically acclaimed. Cardigan and Exile are two of the album's most popular songs. She has also worked with well-known artists such as Bon Iver, Aaron Dessner, and her boyfriend, Joe Alwyn, in the city. Number 1. Evermore, 2020. Evermore is another album on which the singer collaborated with well-known musicians such as The National's Aaron Dessner, Jack Antonoff, William Bowery, and Bon Iver to create soulful melodies. Swift's second album was released in 2020, and it is a follow-up to her first, Folklore, which dealt with similar themes. According to Variety, Evermore in 2020 sold over 1 million copies in its first week of release in international markets. It is impressive to achieve that level of success in the midst of a pandemic. It is also the 5th biggest album debut in the United States, according to reports. Evermore's most well-known songs include Evermore, Willow, and Champagne Problems. Taylor Swift has won 23 American Music Awards, 11 Grammy Awards, and 23 Billboard Music Awards, making her one of the most successful musicians of her generation. In addition, she has an estimated net worth of $400 million and earns an annual salary of $150 million.